If you have been searching for a multi-styler that gives you salon-worthy hair without destroying it, you are in the right place. Today, we are going through the 7 most popular multi-stylers available in Europe right now, from the one everyone knows to options you might not have on your radar yet. I will tell you now, there are surprises, both good ones and some that might make you rethink certain purchases. All the links to each product are in the video description, so you can check them out. Let us get into it. We start with the Dyson Airwrap ID, basically the benchmark for multi-stylers. It has a digital motor that spins at 110,000 revolutions per minute, creating the famous Coanda effect that makes your hair wrap itself around the barrel without you having to do practically anything. What sets it apart from previous versions is that it now connects via Bluetooth to an app where you set your hair type, length, and experience level, and the styler automatically programs the heat and cool air sequence. That blast of cold air at the end is what sets the curl, and many of us skip it without knowing how crucial it is. The Dyson does it automatically, so your curls last so much longer. It also checks the temperature over 40 times per second to never exceed 150 degrees, protecting your hair fiber quite well. The new conical barrels let you work closer to the root and achieve that modern wave effect that looks absolutely gorgeous. The app connectivity can be a bit glitchy sometimes, which is annoying when you have paid premium price, but nothing that ruins the experience. For anyone who prioritizes hair health above everything else, this remains the gold standard. Moving on to the Shark Flex style, which for me is the most serious rival to the Dyson, not because it tries to copy it, but because it does things differently. Its standout feature is that it folds 90 degrees and transforms from a wand to a pistol grip dryer in 1 second. This is brilliant for drying the back of your head, which with the Dyson is quite awkward and you end up in weird positions. It checks the temperature 1,000 times per second, so technically it matches the Dyson. It includes a diffuser as standard, a massive advantage if you have naturally curly hair, because with one single tool, you can define your curls on wash days and straighten or create waves whenever you fancy. Imagine you work from home with video calls all day during a heat wave. You need to dry your hair quickly without the noise disrupting your meetings. The Shark dries super fast, and although it is slightly louder than the Dyson, it is nothing excessive. Where we do need to be honest is the tone of the sound, which is higher pitched, and some of us might find it a bit annoying. Nothing major, but it is fair to mention. For a mid to high range price, you get practically 95% of the premium performance. Next up is what many call the Dyson clone, the Secotec Bomba Ceramic Care Air Glam. I was pleasantly surprised because unlike other cheap alternatives, this one actually has a brushless motor at 110,000 revolutions. The Coanda effect genuinely works. Your hair wraps on its own, and the result is quite decent. It weighs around 500 grams, very lightweight, and has 1,400 watts of power. In terms of heat regulation, it is not as sophisticated as the Dyson or Shark. It has 3 manual levels. And that is it, but it does its job well for daily use. The air can come out a bit hotter, great for thick and stubborn hair, although you need to be more careful with heat protectant. The materials are more plastic and less refined. You notice that as soon as you hold it. But let us be realistic, for a budget price, you get access to technology that used to only exist in the luxury segment. If you want to try the world of air stylers and multi-stylers at an affordable price, this is the smartest choice on the European market. Now I bring you the Create Ion Styler Pro, which catches your eye before the specifications do. Designed to look gorgeous in photos with pastel finishes and minimalist design that fits perfectly on those cute Pinterest bathroom shelves. On paper, it promises a brushless motor at 110,000 revolutions, same as Dyson or Secotec. The Coanda effect works and achieves quite nice curls, with that shiny finish we all want. That said, if you have long hair and lengthy styling sessions, you might notice it needs a break now and then because it tends to heat up. For anyone who styles quickly or has fine to medium hair, it works perfectly and the design is undeniable. A very interesting option if you value aesthetics as much as results. Here, we have the Mesh Comb, one of those products that appears a lot in searches for cheap alternatives. This one works more like a hybrid between a curling iron and a multi-styler because the barrels are metallic and heat up directly. That means it achieves curls with good definition and hold, although the concept is different from pure Coanda. It includes several attachments for different wave types and also a straightening brush, so it does not fall short on versatility. You need to be careful with the temperature and always use heat protectant to avoid damaging your hair. The build is simple, but it does its job if you do not demand intensive daily use. For anyone looking for something affordable who already has experience with traditional curling irons, it can be an option to consider as long as you have patience to get the hang of it. Here, we change direction with the Revlon, which comes from a completely different philosophy. This is not a Kawanda styler as such. It is an evolved hot air brush with several interchangeable attachments, including a curler and a straightener. It has a conventional motor, weighs around 800 grams, and the handle is thicker. Unlike the Shark, which transforms into a dryer, the Revlon always keeps the brush or barrel format depending on which attachment you use. And this is where it shines, because the oval brush creates a mechanical tension on the hair that no air system can match. If you want a blowout with root volume that leaves your hair looking absolutely divine, this one nails it brilliantly. The curling attachment works differently to Kawanda. You have to wrap your hair yourself, but once you get the technique, it achieves really lovely waves. You do need to use heat protectant as it can get quite hot. For smaller hands, the handle thickness can be uncomfortable in long sessions. But if you want an all-in-one at an affordable price that does blowouts, straightens, and curls, it is a very solid option. Finally, we have the Crazy Mar, sitting in the ultra-budget segment. A multi-purpose hot air brush with a conventional motor that does the basics but does them well enough. For curling, you need to wrap the hair manually. But once you get the hang of it, you get quite decent results for what it costs. Imagine you have a wedding at the weekend and need something urgently without spending much. For that, it is absolutely perfect. And it also works really well as a first styler to try things out without committing to a big investment. The materials are basic, mind you, so do not expect the same durability as higher ranges. If you get hooked on the world of multi-stylers, you can always upgrade later to the Secotech or Revlon. So, summing up based on your needs so you know exactly which one to choose. If hair health is the absolute priority and budget is not a problem, the Dyson remains the king with its intelligent temperature control and that automation that makes all the difference. If you want total versatility with a diffuser included and the option to transform it into a dryer, the Shark is the smartest choice for value. For a tight budget, but still wanting real Kawanda technology, the Secotech is the most logical bet available. If volume and classic blowouts are your thing more than defined curls, the Revlon does that job better than any multi-styler. The Create is perfect if you want beautiful design and you style quickly. And if you are just starting out or need something urgent without spending much, the Crazy Mar gets you sorted while you figure out if this world is for you. I hope this full review has helped you decide which one suits you best. All the links are in the description below, and if you found it useful, you know what to do. Like and subscribe to see more comparisons like this one.